Hey everyone, and welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here in the channel. And today we have a tier list here. Check it out, a Ninjago seasons tier list from 2011 to 2023. Now, I did a review on Ninjago's Dragons Rising. You guys can go check out that video on the channel. But today we're just going to be strictly talking about the seasons, none of the movies, none of the shorts, just the seasons, including the pilots and Day of the Departed and March of the Oni and the Island. Okay, these are kind of like specials. Anyway, please know that everything that I will say in this video is just my very own opinion, and you're free to comment down below your very own opinion, and you are free to tier list rank your own Ninjago seasons. I'm going to put this link in the description. So look at the seasons that we have today. We have the pilots. We have Rise of the Snake, Season 1, Season 2, Legacy of the Green Ninja, Season 3, Rebooted, Season 4, Tournament of the Elements, Season 5, Possession, Season 6, Skybound, Day of the Departed, Season 7, Hands of Time, Season 8, Sons of Garmadon, Season 9, Hunted, Season 10, March of the Oni, Season 11, the Fire Chapter and Ice Chapter, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu, Season 12, Prime Empire, Season 13, Master of the Mountain, Season 14, The Island, Season 15, Seabound, and Season 16, Crystalized, and the newest addition to our seasons and, spin-offs of shows, Ninjago's Dragons Rising, Season 1. So let's just hop right into this. Please don't forget to check out that Twitter. That link is in the description, as well as that Ninjago playlist. That link is also in the description as well. And with that being said, let's get right into our tier list video. Alright, so kicking things off with the pilots. Look, I like the pilots because it's the first Ninjago thing I've ever watched, so I have a lot of nostalgia for it. I mean, it's very cool. It's very great, actually. It's very great. First introduction to these characters, Spinjitzu, this world. It just feels a little bit off, the voices aren't there yet. It still feels a little bit choppy, but this is the DNA, the traditional, Ninjago that came before. So I gotta put it either high B, low A. I gotta put it there. High B, low A makes sense for me. Next, we have Season 1, Rise of the Snakes. I love Season 1. It's great. It's nostalgic as well. The golden weapons. And, it's a time where everybody was kind of getting into Ninjago, but, nobody really wanted to admit that they were watching it. But, yeah, this was before Ninjago was cool, and it just, Season 1 just has that factor to it. All the characters are likable. They have distinct personalities, and just seeing them reach their true potentials is just truly special. I can't wait to rewatch this season, honestly. So Rise of the Snakes, man, it would probably be higher than the pilots. I think I would go low A. I know a lot of people wouldn't give it that, but dude, I love Rise of the Snakes, bro. I just love it. And then, bro, I think this might be our first S. Legacy of the Green Ninja. I don't care what anybody says, filler episodes or whatnot, dude. Most of your favorite anime have filler episodes. You still hold it up to a high regard. One Piece, I don't know how that show has 1,000 episodes. There has to be some filler in there. You mean to tell me they still haven't found the One Piece after 30 years? Come on now. The Legacy of the Green Ninja literally had 4 or 5 filler episodes, and they were enjoyable. That's the thing. It's not a filler episode if you enjoy it, and I'm pretty sure everybody enjoyed that episode, Double Trouble. I'm pretty sure we all enjoyed that. Pirates versus Ninja, Lloyd learning Spinjitzu for the first time. Literally every one of those side quests were furthering Lloyd's journey to reach his true potential by the end. I think Legacy of the Green Ninja, when it reached the Island of Darkness arc, it's peak. It's one of the best Ninjago arcs. I really love it. Golden Ninja coming into play, Stone Army, and originally this is where the series was going to end. So you can clearly see that they were trying to wrap up storylines, and I love the fact that this season exists of the show because it is the final battle. The Legacy of the Green Ninja, I mean, we all called it Season 2 the final battle, but the Legacy of the Green Ninja sounds a lot better. I mean, from Green Ninja to Golden Ninja to Golden Spinjitzu Master, I think it all works for me. Next up, we have Rebooted, Season 3. I think Rebooted doesn't get a lot of rewatch factor because it's like it goes from the techno realm to space, and then now we're fighting the Golden Master, the Overlord reincarnated. So it's just like, okay, you're going from one step to another step to another step. I really enjoyed when they first aired Rebooted. It was like the ninja are back and better than ever. And, you know, they're in a new techno realm now. It's tech Rebooted, and it's Zane's focus season, so we're dealing with a lot of Nindroids. And I found it to be very great just to see them come back into play. And but then when you get into the space stuff, and then you also get into Golden Master, Nindroids don't come into play here. Okay, so it's like it goes all over the place. But at the end of the day, as a season, it's pretty nice. I'm gonna have to give Rebooted. Oh no, I'm gonna have to give Rebooted an A. Tournament of Elements. This was my favorite season before another one became a favorite season, and I would say Tournament of Elements has to be an S. It's just something cool about it because we went from Rebooted, and then now we're going into Tournament of Elements, and the ninja are split up, but then they have to come back together because they all get, you know, a message that Zane is alive, and they all come back together for that. But then they participate in this mysterious tournament, like across the sea, with this guy who is clearly a villain, but they're just playing this game just so then they can get to Zane. But like, it is so interesting that they have a contest of champions here in Ninjago, and characters get defeated. Our own ninja get defeated. They get pushed out of the tournament. Others still play, others don't. There's betrayal, but there's also some very fun moments hidden in there. And I just think that the characterization of Kai in this season was actually pretty great. Probably one of my favorites. All right, Season 5, Possession. I think Season 5 is an S as well. I mean, look, I love Ninjago, so of course a lot of these things are going to be S's, but bro, Possession is just that good, man. Like, dude, Ninjago had a whole streak. They had a lit streak from Rebooted to Tournament of Elements to Possession. You got to understand, in 2015, that's when Tournament of Elements and Possession both aired. So we were getting two great Ninjago seasons in the same year. Possession houses the best villain. It's one of the darkest seasons, is more mature, and they also introduced the idea of Nia being an elemental master. And they introduced this elemental power of water at the perfect time because Possession is all about ghosts and such. And I just really love Possession, man. There's just something fun about it. The characterization of Kai being the mentor to Lloyd worked for me, and I just think all of the characters just have so much fun together. Skybound. Ooh, people love Skybound, bro. Season 6 Skybound, people love this season, man. But dude, I don't love it. I like it a lot. Sometimes it gets a little bit boring. I'm not gonna lie to you. Natakan is a great villain. Like, he's top 10 great villains. And what they do for Jay in this season, I love. And this season made me love Nia again. I really did. Like, this season made me hate Nia, but also love Nia at the same time. So, and to be honest, this season didn't even happen. So F. Like what are you talking about? Like, what are we talking about here? F. No, I'm kidding. I would say Skybound is like low B, probably high C, one of those. Is it better than the pilots? Maybe, but is it better than Rise of the Snakes? No. Day of the Departed. This is not a season 7. This is just like a little special, Halloween special for Cole. Didn't work for me. See, it didn't work for me, but I still like it. That's the thing. Like, it's watchable. I can still watch it. You know what I mean? You guys can also check out on my channel, I did other videos on Day of the Departed where I did my own pitch for it. I did a pitch, but then I also kind of went more elaborative on it like the year later. So you guys can go check out all of those videos in the Ninjago playlist. But yeah, Day of the Departed, I think they had a great idea here, bringing back all the villains from the ninja's past and, you know, bringing them into like this Halloween special. That could be an interesting idea, focusing on Cole, having him transition from ghost back to human form, but with a scar. Okay, that's cool. You didn't do that. You didn't do that. And unfortunately, the whole special suffered for it. But I don't hate it, though. I really like it. it just does not work. Hands of Time, I really like this season, bro. I'm giving it a B. I really like this season because even though the animation is wonky and stuff, I treat this season as the Age of Ultron to Ninjago. They didn't have enough time, and everybody was more excited for the next project, the next Avengers project, the next Ninjago's project, which was the movie. So it didn't have enough time, you know, for the animation and stuff, but this is the season where I feel the ninja feel actually like a family. They joke, they play around with the villains. I mean, literally, they don't take anything serious inside of this season at all. The animation, of course, is wonky. The dialogue sucks. The story is not that cool. Hands of Time are actually pretty fire. I really like the Time Twins. Sons of Garmadon. Speaking of fun time, bro, Sons of Garmadon, S. It's S tier. It's my favorite Ninjago season because, again, it continues that trend of the ninja are like a family. They joke, they quip around, they have fun with the villains, but like they also get pretty serious in this season. This is the darkest season, and Lloyd has a new voice actor, and you know, I think it fits for the character. I really do, and they make a reason for why he has a new voice actor. I think it fits, and you know, just overall, I just think Sons of Garmadon is just a really cool season. And the heroes lose in the end. That's the greatest part about it, is the fact that the Sons of Garmadon actually win the final battle. They kept what worked about the pre-movie era, but also changed up some things that I really like the voice acting and the animation. The animation looks crisp here, way better than Hands of Time. I just think Sons of Garmadon is just great, man. Hunted. I'm gonna watch it less than Sons of Garmadon, of course, but man, is Hunted an S, bro. Man, is Hunted so good. Hunted is really good. I love Hunted, bro. That dragon arc, man. Oh, that's so cool. The Resistance arc is not as great as the dragon arc with Wu and the original 4 Ninja, but again, they do the same thing like they do in Possession. They give us the original 4 Ninja and let them have their own adventure. And while Nia and Lloyd are back in Ninjago City trying to form the Resistance, man, is this season good, bro. You get introduced to some new characters like Faith. We're in a different realm. We get to meet the Dragon Hunters. Just, bro, really cool, man. Really cool stuff. March of the Oni. I love March of the Oni. The Oni trilogy is fantastic, but I'm giving March of the Oni an A. I would probably give Hunted a high A, not an S, because am I really rewatching Hunted like that? Now I'm gonna give it an S. Only like Sons of Garmadon and Hunted just go hand in hand, and then March of the Oni takes a dip, but that's only because it's 4 episodes. It really is. It works as a TV movie rather than an actual season or a special. It works as a TV movie. The plotting is a lot better as a TV movie if you like binge it, so you can't watch it weekly. But March of the Oni, man, really cool thing to exist. Was supposed to end off Masters of Spinjitzu, was supposed to end off the series, and you kind of feel that a little bit, bringing in the Oni that we've been teasing since Sons of Garmadon, but it feels so underwhelming, man. It feels so underwhelming, the fact that we get introduced to the Oni, and they do absolutely nothing. But one thing that I love about March of the Oni is that it's just fun. I really like the look of it. It's very cool. Season 11, Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu. Look, I messed up here. I just put the Secrets of the Forbidden Spinjitzu poster here instead of just like the individual chapters. So we have the Fire chapter and Ice chapter. I'm giving the Fire chapter a B and the Ice chapter a C. Fire chapter is just enjoyable to me. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's really just enjoyable because they just do side quests the entire chapter, and then they have life lessons as well. And the Ice chapter is a little bit more story based, but I don't have as much fun with it as much as I do the Fire chapter. Prime Empire, I'm giving that as well a C, because it's only because like it's so interesting, you know, going into the video game world and stuff like that, but I just don't find the overall plot interesting and what we're going towards interesting as well. The whole adventure just isn't very interesting. But the idea is, the concept is, Master of the Mountain, I'm not going to hype this season up. Like, really, I'm not going to hype this season up at all. I'm giving it a B. Like, maybe if I rewatch it, it might be an A. Because this is the season that Cole needed. This is a great season. Like, this is a really great season, bro. I'm going to give it a B, though. It might be a high B. I think it might be better than Rise of the Snakes. It is going to be better than Rise of the Snakes. But Master of the Mountain is a really good season. And, you know, it's the season that Cole needed. Banya and Cole are not a couple. I've been said this in my highest viewed video on the channel. But, yeah, I think that Master of the Mountain is a really cool season. King Vangelis is a very interesting villain. The score of this season, bro, is actually off the charts. Like, this is insane. Master of the Mountain is a really cool season, giving more info on Cole's past and his family, his mother, essentially, and, you know, the history of all of that. Master of the Mountain is pretty good. Seabound, I love Seabound, man. Is it an S? Not quite, but it damn sure is an A. Seabound is incredible, bro. Like, they gave Nia her own season, and it is freaking fantastic. Every side quest, everything has lore, everything has a mythology to it, everything connects, bro. Seabound is incredible. I kind of messed up here. Master of the Mountain and Seabound didn't come out after each other. The Island did, but I'm gonna get to the Island. The Island, F, bro. Look, if I rewatch The Island, maybe, but I haven't seen The Island since 2021. Dude, it is the worst single piece of Ninjago content. It is terrible. And I love Ninjago. The Island is terrible. The suits are amazing. Honestly, let's just say that. The suits, the designs are amazing. The idea that Ronin is the villain is actually insane. And the fact that they wanted us to, like, agree with that, it's just classic Ronin. No, Ronin, I don't think Ronin would do that. Like, what reason would he have to do that to the ninja? Like, yeah, I get it, he's a smuggler, but bro, what reason would he have to just be here? Like, come on now. Just terrible season, bro. And then it was 4 episodes. You couldn't let this whole story, like, play out. Just overall, just a terrible season. Crystalized D. I would give it a D only because of the fact that the first 12 episodes were awesome. Like, the team being split up because of Nia turning into water, and then Nia coming back, and then them having to get a Sphera out of prison so then she can use the forbidden Spinjitzu scrolls to get Nia back to human form. And even the new ninja, the introduction of the new ninja, Kai versus Jay, and even our original 4, like, being together again. The Council of the Crystal King and the introduction and the reveal that it's all Harumi. All of that worked for me. And then part 2 came out, and it sucked. I was so ready for the finale of Ninjago, the last season of Ninjago. Ninjago was finna end, and then you gave us a sucky finale. The introduction of dragon forms, bro. They brought back the golden weapons, man. And then you guys just fumbled the ball. You fumbled it hard. Crystalized was supposed to be the end game of Ninjago. Instead, it's the Iron Man 2 of Ninjago. Very enjoyable, but at the same time, just dropped the ball on a lot of things. Ninjago Dragons Rising. This is the newest edition. Dragons Rising Season 1. And it is an A. It is most definitely A. Yeah, I love this season. It worked for me. You know, it pulled on my nostalgia strings, reintroducing our ninja to a new cast of characters. It's all about this new generation, and I think it works on so many levels because of that. So yeah, I would say Dragons Rising is an A. So all right, that is our tier list ranking. In F tier, we have The Island. In D, we have Crystalized. In C, we have Day of the Departed, The Ice Chapter, Prime Empire. In B, we have Master of the Mountain, Rise of the Snakes, The Pilots, Skybound, Hands of Time, and The Fire Chapter. In A, we have Dragons Rising, Seabound, March of the Oni, Rebooted. And then in S tier, we have Legacy of the Green Ninja, Tournament of Elements, Possession, Sons of Garmadon, and Hunted. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to rank all of these seasons, and then that's going to wrap up our tier list video. So without further ado, let's rank all the seasons in 3, 2, 1. And here we have our ranking. So maybe I'm a little bit harsh on Crystalized, honestly, because I haven't seen it since last year. So if I rewatch it, I'm gonna have some different opinions, but this is just how I feel right now. So number 20 is the island. I'm sorry, that's not changing at all. I don't care what season 2 of Dragon's Rising is gonna be. It's going to be better than the island. Number 19, Crystalized, of course. Number 18, Day of the Departed. Number 17, Prime Empire. Number 16, the Ice Chapter. Number 15, the Fire Chapter. Number 14, Hands of Time. Number 13, the Pilots. Number 12, Skybound. Number 11, Rise of the Snakes. Number 10, Master of the Mountain. Number 9, March of the Oni. Number 8, Rebooted. Number 7, Dragon's Rising Season 1. Number 6, Seabound. Sorry, I almost said Skybound. I almost said Skybound. Are you serious, bro? Skybound. I almost said Skybound, but it's actually Seabound. Number 6 is Seabound. Number 5 is Hunted. Number 4 is Legacy of the Green Ninja. Number 3 is Possession. Number 2 is Tournament of Elements. And number 1 is obviously Sons of Garmadon. So comment down below, what you guys think of this list? Do you guys have some differing opinions? What did you think of Crystalized? Because I didn't do a review on it, but this is kind of like where I would rank Crystalized, honestly. It's just because, bro, I don't remember it. I haven't watched it in a year, so maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. I don't know. Maybe it's better if I rewatch it and I binge it or something. I don't know. But anyway, comment down below your very own ranking. You guys can do your own tier list. I'm going to put the link in the description. And with that being said, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you all next time. Peace.